كلمة able 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 وتعني أن تكون قادراً على فعل شيء ما. على سبيل المثال I'm able to swim very well. I am able to swim very well. I want to be able to speak English. I want to be able to speak English. He was able to fix his car. He was able to fix his car. كلمة about 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 وتعني بخصوص أو فيما يتعلق بشيء ما. مثال Can I talk with you about something? Can I talk with you about something? I'm worried about my test tomorrow. I'm worried about my test tomorrow. I'm excited to learn more about English language. I am excited to learn more about English language. كلمة absorb 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 وتعني أن يمتص. For example, cotton can absorb water. Cotton can absorb water. Our bodies absorb nutrients from food. Our bodies absorb nutrients from food. كلمة access 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 وتعني الدخول أو الوصول إلى شيء ما. مثال The hacker was able to access classified information. The hacker was able to access classified information. We need a password to access the computer. We need a password to access the computer. We were denied access to enter the building. We were denied access to enter the building. كلمة acceptable 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 وتعني مقبول أو ملائم. For example, it's not acceptable to park here. It is not acceptable to park here. Your behavior was not acceptable. Your behavior was not acceptable. The price was not acceptable. The price was not acceptable. The word accident accident accident. For example, the accident caused a traffic jam. The accident caused a traffic jam. The accident resulted in minor injuries. The accident resulted in minor injuries. Texting while driving can lead to accidents. Texting while driving can lead to accidents. The word accompany accompany accompany. I don't like to travel alone. I need someone to accompany me. I don't like to travel alone. I need someone to accompany me. I can't accompany you to the airport tomorrow. I can't accompany you to the airport tomorrow. She will accompany her husband during his study abroad. She will accompany her husband during his study abroad. The word accommodation, accommodation, accommodation. For example, the resort provides various accommodation types. The resort provides various accommodation types. Finding suitable accommodation takes time. Finding suitable accommodation takes time. Accommodation prices rise during peak seasons. Accommodation prices rise during peak seasons. كلمة academic, academic, academic. For example, academic research, academic research. Academic debates enrich intellectual discourse. Academic debates enrich intellectual discourse. Academic achievement reflects dedication and effort. Academic achievement reflects dedication and effort. كلمة account, account, account وتعني حساب. For example, I need to open a bank account. I need to open a bank account. Do you have a Facebook account? Do you have a Facebook account? I closed my account on Instagram. I closed my account on Instagram. كلمة according to, according to, according to وتعني وفقا ل أو بناء على. According to the map, we have to go east. According to the map, we have to go east. According to the doctor, you must rest. According to the doctor, you must rest. According to the survey, most people prefer coffee over tea. According to the survey, most people prefer coffee over tea. كلمة achieve, achieve, achieve وتعني أن يحقق أو ينجز شيئا ما. For example, I want to achieve my dreams. I want to achieve my dreams. If you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. If you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. To achieve success, you need to work hard. To achieve success, you need to work hard. كلمة achievement, achievement, achievement. For example, graduation from college is a big achievement. Graduation from college is a big achievement. The team celebrated their achievement. The team celebrated their achievement. Mastering English language is a big achievement. Mastering English language is a big achievement. كلمة acquire 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 وتعني أن يكتسب. For example, to acquire knowledge, you must study regularly. To acquire knowledge, you must study regularly. The company is eager to acquire new talents. The company is eager to acquire new talents. Children acquire language skills quickly. Children acquire language skills quickly. كلمة across across across. For example, I like to travel across the sea. I like to travel across the sea. The rumor spread quickly across the entire world. The rumor spread quickly across the entire world. We walked across the bridge. We walked across the bridge. كلمة accurate 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 وتعني صحيح أو دقيق. For example, to pass the exam, you need to give accurate answers. To pass the exam, you need to give accurate answers. The report about the weather was very accurate. The report about the weather was very accurate. Accurate data is vital for research. Accurate data is vital for research. كلمة accuse 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 وتعني أن يتهم. For example, the police accuse him of stealing the car. The police accuse him of stealing the car. It is wrong to accuse someone without proof. It is wrong to accuse someone without proof. They accuse him of committing a crime. They accuse him of committing a crime. كلمة act 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 وتعني أن يفعل أو يتصرف في فعل شيء ما. For example, sometimes it's better to act than to wait. Sometimes it's better to act than to wait. We must act quickly to combat global warming. We must act quickly to combat global warming. Societies must act swiftly to curb the rise of violence. Societies must act swiftly to curb the rise of violence. كلمة action 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 وتعني تصرف أو إجراء معين. For example, climate change demands global action to reduce carbon emissions. Climate change demands global action to reduce carbon emissions. Wildlife protection demands global action. Wildlife protection demands global action. Combating animal cruelty requires collective action. Combating animal cruelty requires collective action. كلمة active 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 وتعني نشيط. For example, I feel very active today. I feel very active today. Running for 30 minutes every day will make you very active. Running for 30 minutes every day will make you very active. If you want to be active, eat healthy. If you want to be active, eat healthy. كلمة activity 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 وتعني نشاط. For example, I like to do a sports activity in the morning. I like to do sport activity in the morning. I like to do cooking activity when I am free. I like to do cooking activity when I am free. We do writing activity in class every day. We do writing activity in class every day. كلمة actual actual actual. For example, the actual cost was lower than estimated. The actual cost was lower than estimated. We need the actual data to make a decision. We need the actual data to make a decision. I thought it was a joke, but it's the actual truth. I thought it was a joke, but it's the actual truth. كلمة actually 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 وتعني في حقيقة الأمر أو في واقع الأمر. For example, I actually prefer tea over coffee. I actually prefer tea over coffee. Actually, the movie was better than I expected. Actually, the movie was better than I expected. The test was actually harder than I expected. The test was actually harder than I expected. كلمة actor 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 وتعني ممثل. For example, I want to be an actor when I grow up. I want to be an actor when I grow up. You have to be talented to be an actor. You have to be talented to be an actor. Being an actor requires a lot of commitment. Being an actor requires a lot of commitment. كلمة add 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 وتعني أن يضيف. For example, can I add you on WhatsApp? Can I add you on WhatsApp? Please don't add sugar to my tea. Please don't add sugar to my tea. It seems like you forgot to add salt. It seems like you forgot to add salt. كلمة addition 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 وتعني إضافة. For example, our baby brother is a valuable addition to our family. Our baby brother is a valuable addition to our family. In addition to English, I can also speak Japanese. In addition to English, I can also speak Japanese. The new addition to the furniture is amazing. The new addition to the furniture is amazing. كلمة additional 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 وتعني إضافي. For example, the additional time is 5 minutes. The additional time is 5 minutes. We need additional chairs for the guests. We need additional chairs for the guests. The teacher added additional exercises for practice. The teacher added additional exercises for practice. كلمة adapt 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 وتعني أن يتأقلم على وضع ما. For example, I can't adapt to the cold weather. I can't adapt to the cold weather. You need to adapt to the new rules. You need to adapt to the new rules. He didn't adapt well to the new job. He did not adapt well to the new job. كلمة address 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 وتعني أن يلقي خطابا أو أن يعالج قضية أو مسألة ما. على سبيل المثال, the president will address the nation tonight. The president will address the nation tonight. We need to address the problem of hate. We need to address the problem of hate. The customer service did not address the issue. The customer service did not address the issue. كلمة adequate adequate وتعني كافي من حيث العدد أو الكمية على سبيل المثال. For example, we have adequate food for the trip. We have adequate food for the trip. The garden has adequate space for all the children. The garden has adequate space for all the children. Plants need adequate sun to grow well. Plants need adequate sun to grow well. كلمة administrative administrative وتعني إداري. For example, I work as an administrative employee. I work as an administrative employee. He works in the administrative department. He works in the administrative department. Administrative skills are very important. Administrative skills are very important. كلمة administration administration وتعني الإدارة. For example, the new administration changed the rules. The new administration changed the rules. The administration handles many tasks. The administration handles many tasks. The school administration is very helpful. The school administration is very helpful. كلمة admire 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 وتعني أن يمتدح أو أن يبدي إعجابه بشيء ما. For example, I admire the work you did. I admire the work you did. I admire the old architecture. I admire the old architecture. I admire your courage. I admire your courage. كلمة admission admission وتعني الاعتراف بشيء ما أو قبول شيء ما أو الدخول إلى منطقة ما. For example, his admission surprised me. His admission surprised me. She got an admission to the university. She got an admission to the university. Admission is free for children under 5. Admission is free for children under 5. كلمة admit admit وتعني أن يعترف بفعل شيء ما. For example, I admit that I was wrong. I admit that I was wrong. He refused to admit his mistake. He refused to admit his mistake. I have to admit It is a good idea. I have to admit it is a good idea. كلمة adult adult adult. For example, only adults are allowed to vote. Only adults are allowed to vote. He became an adult. He became an adult. People who are 18 are considered adults. People who are 18 are considered adults. كلمة advanced 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 وتعني متقدم أو متطور. For example, advanced countries advanced countries. My English level is advanced. My English level is advanced. The project requires advanced planning. The project requires advanced planning. كلمة advantage 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 وتعني ميزة. For example, speaking two languages is a big advantage. Speaking two languages is a big advantage. Quick thinking is an advantage in debates. Quick thinking is an advantage in debates. Good communication is an advantage in relationships. Good communication is an advantage in relationships. كلمة ads 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 وتعني إعلانات. For example, ads on TV are very annoying. Ads on TV are very annoying. Some ads on the internet are really funny. Some ads on the internet are really funny. Food ads make me hungry. Food ads make me hungry. كلمة advertise 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 وتعني أن يعلن. For example, it's expensive to advertise on Google. It is expensive to advertise on Google. They plan to advertise the movie on TV. They plan to advertise the movie on TV. We need to advertise more to attract customers. We need to advertise more to attract customers. كلمة advice 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 وتعني نصيحة. For example, good advice can help you make decisions. Good advice can help you make decisions. Always think carefully before giving advice. Always think carefully before giving advice. The book offers advice on healthy eating. The book offers advice on healthy eating. كلمة advise 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 وتعني أن يعطي نصيحة. For example, if you want to speak English, I advise you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to speak English, I advise you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to speak English, I advise you to memorize the 3,000 common words. If you want to speak English, I advise you to memorize the 3,000 common words. If you want to speak English, I advise you to practice speaking and listening every single day. If you want to speak English, I advise you to practice speaking and listening every single day. كلمة advisor 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 وتعني مستشار. For example, he works as a financial advisor. He works as a financial advisor. National Security Advisor. National Security Advisor. Legal Advisor. Legal Advisor. The word afternoon. Afternoon, which means the daytime between 12 and 4 p.m. For example, I eat lunch in the afternoon. I eat lunch in the afternoon. The store closes in the afternoon. The store closes in the afternoon. The streets are busy in the afternoon. The streets are busy in the afternoon. The word afterwards, 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 which means after an event or after a particular time. For example, let's eat first, then we can watch TV afterwards. Let's eat first, then we can watch TV afterwards. I will read first, then I will sleep afterwards. I will read first, then I will sleep afterwards. I will finish my work, then will call you afterwards. I will finish my work, then will call you afterwards. The word affair, 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 which means a topic or an issue currently under discussion or consideration. For example, managing affairs well is crucial for success. Managing affairs well is crucial for success. Seeking advice can help manage complex affairs. Seeking advice can help manage complex affairs. Good communication skills are essential for resolving both personal and work affairs. Good communication skills are essential for resolving both personal and work affairs. The word afford, 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 which means to have enough money to pay for something. For example, I can't afford to buy this car. I can't afford to buy this car. I can't afford to travel this summer. I can't afford to travel this summer. This hotel is very expensive. I can't afford it. This hotel is very expensive. I can't afford it. The word afraid, 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 which means the feeling of being anxious about something. For example, I'm afraid of the darkness. I am afraid of the darkness. I'm afraid of bugs. I'm afraid of bugs. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. The word against, 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 which means in opposition to or in a competition with. For example, Ronaldo and Messi competed against each other for more than 15 years. Ronaldo and Messi competed against each other for more than 15 years. Argentina will play against Spain. Argentina will play against Spain. The fans celebrated the victory against their rivals. The fans celebrated the victory against their rivals. The word age, 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 which means the number of years that a person or a thing has been alive. For example, despite his age, Ronaldo remains a top player. Despite his age, Ronaldo remains a top player. If you take care of your health, age is just a number. If you take care of your health, age is just a number. At the age of 7, children should go to school. At the age of 7, children should go to school.